Welcome back. It is Sunday, which means prep day, and I will prepare all my vegetables and I will prepare a few other things as well. I'll actually go over my menu plan with you first, because that right here on my laptop, I've written out all the meals I want to make, and I broke down with what I need to prepare for that. Lunch today will be steak sandwiches, and for dinner I'm gonna have some surkålsnampot, which is sauerkraut mashed with potatoes with some roast pork, so I'm gonna need some potatoes for that. And then tomorrow is Meatless Monday. I'm gonna have a salad, so I'll have some cucumber, some pepper. I have some spring mix in the fridge. And for dinner tomorrow, I'll have a chickpea and tomato curry, like a rice bowl. And if you've been checking out my Instagram lately, you know I've been kind of obsessed with rice bowls. So actually, let me just start. I soak these chickpeas overnight, so I'm just gonna pour in some water and get these boiling. Okay, we'll continue with the meal plan. Tuesday, I'm gonna have some cauliflower with some pork for lunch. That'll be, if in case you don't know yet, I'm diabetic, so I eat less carbs, and for me, what works out best is having low carb, keto friendly meals for lunch and normal meals for dinner. So the cauliflower and pork is gonna be very low carb. And then for dinner, I'm gonna have fajitas for Taco Tuesday. So I'll need a bunch of onions for that, which are here, and some peppers, chilies, all that good stuff. And then Wednesday, I'm gonna do some cauliflower rice and some shawarma. And maybe instead of cauliflower rice, I'll do some low carb wraps out of cauliflower. I haven't fully decided yet, but I'll still need the same cauliflower, so. And then for dinner, I'm gonna make some roasted vegetables with some roast pork. So I have a whole bunch of vegetables, like celery root, I have some baby potatoes, I have some shallots, carrots, parsnips, Jerusalem artichokes. What else? All kinds of stuff like that, all kinds of root vegetables. And then on Thursday, I'm gonna do some tacos with cheese crust shells. So I'm gonna grate some cheese and turn those into taco shells. So that's low carb. And then I have some nice bread that I'm gonna have some shawarma with pita on Thursday for dinner. Some salad with that, some peppers, some onions, leftover veggies if I have them. And then Friday for lunch, I don't know yet. It's Fish Friday, and I usually have a lot of leftovers. So I'll see what I have left in vegetables at the end of the week, and then I'll decide what I'm gonna make. And if I use up all my vegetables, which is also a very good thing, then I make some tuna salad or something like that. And then Friday night, I'll do a salmon poke bowl. So I'm gonna do that with some of these snow peas, and I think I'm gonna pickle some cucumber and some carrot for that. So yeah, let's get started. We'll do some celery root first. Just kind of clean this up a little bit. That's my composting pile. Yeah. The winter's kind of over, but I thought, you know what? We didn't really have a winter anyway, so I'm just gonna do like some roasted veg, a nice winter meal. We actually had some snow a few days ago in April, so I guess it's kind of winter. And what else can we put in there? Let's do some carrot. Just peel on is fine. These are washed, so. A little bit more carrot. That's probably enough. How do I want my carrots for the pickle? I think I'm just gonna slice them just like the cucumbers. Oh, I guess I'm doing julienne, which also works out. There, that should be enough. Let's do some parsnip. These I will actually peel. The peel is just a little bit thicker than the carrot. Jerusalem artichokes. And some sweet potato. Nice bit of color. Okay. These shallots are also for the roasted veg. Yeah, let me just peel all these and I'll just skip through that in the video. So I'll be right back. Okay. These shallots are just gonna go in there. So let's see. So the onions, I'm gonna put some in half rings just for the fajitas and for the shawarma. Okay, there we go. And for the curry, I need my onion a little finer. garlic. I'll just give a rough chop first, and then I'll run my knife through to get a little finer. Yeah, this is gonna go in just about everything. In the curry, and the fajitas. Probably throw some in when I do the shawarma. I like garlic, so I use quite a bit of it. I recently started a little vegetable garden and just in some containers inside for now. I might actually plant some garlic too. Last week when my nephew slept over and he was here for the last week's Sunday prep day, we actually planted some of the ends of spring onions, and those are doing quite well. So I believe you can just plant whole cloves of garlic. So there's a few things in my vegetable garden are ready to move out into bigger containers, and I have a little more space inside. I think I'll plant some garlic as well. And I don't need the garlic super fine this time, so this is plenty. Fine enough. And speaking of spring onions, I'll do some as well. These are mostly going to be for toppings for the rice bowls. Maybe I'll put some in the curry. I'll garnish. I'm actually not saving the stems to plant this time because in addition to planting those last week, I also planted some seeds, which are already coming up, so I'm really good on the spring onions at the moment. Okay. You know what? Let's do some cauliflower. So this is probably the right size for what I want for cauliflower. I don't know if I'm going to mash it or just have them whole, but this is a nice size for that. Yeah, that's about a portion. And these I'll actually leave whole for now because I think I'm gonna rice these at one point. And actually I'm gonna use a bigger container. There, that fits a little bit better. Okay. Let's snow peas, yeah, they don't seem to have the string in them, so I don't really have to clean them. There we go. Sometimes they have that terrible string in them. Oh, maybe a little bit here. Yeah, it's not worth doing them. So yeah, these are gonna go with my poke bowl and maybe with my rice bowl tomorrow as well. Okay, let's move on to some cucumber. Just cleaning up as we go along. This time I'll actually get my slicer instead of my julienne slicer. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some slices for salad, but also to pickle. That's actually a happy little accident that I made julienne of the carrot, because when I have two pickles, I will also have two different shapes. Just makes it a little more interesting visually. There we go. What else? We can do some tomatoes. And I'm going to use this for the curry. The recipe I looked up actually called for canned tomatoes, but I prefer using fresh whenever I can. So these are going to cook down, so I'm just going to give them a rough chop. And yeah, I'll do all my chopping first, and then I'll show you how I make the curry, and what I'm going to make. Yeah, how I pickle the carrots and the cucumber. And we'll move on to the peppers. And these are for the fajitas. I'll put some in my salad as well. And what else? Yeah, my shawarma. So these can be quite chunky. Actually, I'll get a bigger container for that as well. So yeah, this is a nice size for the salad and the fajitas. And same with some red peppers. have that done as well. Let's do some chilies. These are quite mild, so and again, curry, fajitas, maybe some in the pickled veg, just to add a little bit of spice. I like spicy, so I'll definitely use up all of these. And then these baked potatoes, oops, they're just gonna go in with the roasted veg. So I'm just gonna add some oil to this. And this is ready to go. Let's peel some potatoes. These are for the sauerkraut. Potatoes done, and now we just have some cilantro or coriander, as we call it here. This is probably way too much, but coriander doesn't keep that well, so I might as well use up the whole bunch. I tried growing my own, but it just didn't last. Coriander or cilantro is a quite difficult plant to grow and store. So there you have it, that's all the vegetables done. I'm just going to clean up a little bit, and then I'll be right back to do some pickled carrots and pickled cucumber. I'm also going to check on the chickpeas, and then I'll make that curry, so I'll be right back. Okay, for the pickles, I'm just reusing some old peanut butter jars. We're gonna have some rice vinegar. Probably about this much for both. I'm kind of just going by eye with how much liquid I need to fill up those jars. A little bit of sugar, not much. I'm just gonna add that to heat and dissolve that. And I'll actually put some mustard seeds in with the cucumbers. Now we wait for the pickling liquid to boil, and we'll add that to this. Alright, pickle's done. I'm just going to let these cool. Meanwhile, the chickpeas finished cooking as well, so I just rinse these off. And let's get started on the curry. I'm going to add some oil to the pot. Add some onion. Some garlic, and we'll saute these. And we'll add some chili as well. And we're going to add some spices. I have turmeric, ginger, coriander, and cumin. We'll just get some color on this, sweat it out a little bit, and then I'll add my chickpeas and my tomatoes. So yeah. I added the chickpeas and coated them with the spice mix. I'm just going to add my tomatoes. And then we're just going to cook this down. And that is the curry done. So that finishes off our Sunday prep day. To recap, we just chopped all our veggies for the entire week. We made our curry for tomorrow, so that can just, you know, meld flavors. It'll be even better the next day with curry. We have our pickles done. Yeah. I'm just gonna make some lunch now, and I will see you again next week. So if you like this, I do this every Sunday. Sometimes I just do my vegetables. Sometimes, like today, I also prepare a few meals. Mostly stews and pickles. You can check me out on Instagram. I post every meal there, and you'll also find my full meal plan. And on here, you can find me every Saturday with grocery hauls and every Sunday with Sunday prep videos. So thank you for watching. If you like this, like it, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.